Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I don't know about y'all, but on the weekends I don't do a whole lot of cleaning. We're normally not home very much between spending time with family and church. We're away from home a good bit, so things get pretty messy fast in a small house if you're not cleaning constantly. Drives me crazy. So the first part of the week is always spent tidying up and trying to get things back in order. Honestly, I'm a homebody. I could very easily be a hermit. That is so terrible to say out loud. I haven't always been that way. When I was younger, I didn't like to be at home. And as I've gotten older and started my own family, I love to be at home. It's my favorite place. Lawson is down for his first nap of the day, so I'm trying to clean the bathroom up. Laundry is a thing that I hardly ever do on the weekends. I try to keep it pretty much taken care of during the week. But laundry is the adult version of the never-ending story. I mentioned earlier how we have a small house and it seems like it gets so much messier, so much quicker than you would think. And it just does. I'm the type of person that a lot of clutter really bothers me. It makes me feel like I'm just surrounded by chaos. I know there are a lot of people that are the same way. We're planning to build eventually. We had several things in the works last year early on, and 2023 was an absolutely crazy, unexpected year. It was just full of just crazy things that we weren't prepared for, such as life. I mean, life is just that way, and we both know that. You can't be prepared for everything, but it's good to try. Well, that's not going to hold anything. I just remembered I got red dirt on my favorite flats. I wish I'd have thought of that before I cleaned the bathroom. And in true Alicia fashion, I decided to try to do my floors at what I'm pretty sure is the end of Lawson's nap. So I have like no time to do this. I'm not gonna use the O-Cedar today. Swiffer Wet Jet is gonna have to be good enough. You have a good nap. But he woke up happy and he agreed to sit in his swing while I got his bottle. And after his bottle, he agreed to lay in his crib and play with his toys, as long as I agreed to hand them back to him every few minutes after he throws them away from himself. He'll soon be 5 months old, and he's rolling around everywhere. Y'all, I just don't know where all the time goes. Since I was 18 years old and graduated high school, time has been flying, but this is a whole other animal. It's like you wake up in the morning and then it's lunch, and then as soon as you get lunch cleaned up, it's time to cook supper. And as soon as you get done with supper and you sit down for a second, it's time to go to bed. Time is just insane these days. And I can't imagine how hard it would be if I was still working and then coming home and trying to spend time with him. I mean, everybody that does that, you're just super mom. You really are. But speaking of supper, I had soaked some red beans, and I'm gonna make red beans and rice tonight because I had sausage that didn't have to be thawed and everything else was frozen. Lately, we've all been sitting at the table together for supper even though he can't eat yet. So earlier this week, I had my first sourdough fail, and I cut that loaf up and made croutons. If you follow me on Instagram, you already knew that, but I felt the need to try to redeem myself, so I'm gonna try to make a chocolate sourdough loaf. I was really frustrated because I know my sourdough starter is maturing. I mean, it's not super old, but I started it the first of the year, so I know it's not that. I really don't know what happened other than the fact that my cousin wanted me to bring some sourdough to the dinner that we were having at my mom's. And honestly, I don't know about y'all, but it seems like more often than not, if I'm taking something somewhere, something is gonna happen to it. Something is gonna go wrong. I don't know what the deal is. But this chocolate loaf is not going anywhere. It's staying here. So tune in next week to see how it went. I tend to be a messy baker, so now I get to redo the floors. Hey, I just wanted to jump in on the end of this video and say that we've had a lot more followers here lately, what seems like a lot to us. And I just wanted to say thank you for your interest in our little family and what we're doing. And everybody that's ready to see more of Dusty when we get started gardening, which is fixing to happen. He's a lot more involved in all that, so you'll get to see more of him than just me. And just thank you for watching and subscribing. We really appreciate it, and we're excited to show y'all more of what we're doing. So if you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, please like this video and subscribe for more.